Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago for the final divisional playoff game between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. And before we go into what's happened so far in this game, which is why you can't see the scoreboard, we are expecting sometime after this game an announcement or a statement from the NFL Commissioner's Office regarding Super Bowl 25. We've got no idea what this is currently about, but we have heard in recent days that there's been activity around the Tampa Stadium where the game is due to take place. So after this game, keep a lookout in the next day or so for a news broadcast from the NFL Commissioner's Office. But back to today's game, and Chicago Bears, who set off like they were going to own the league, but at the end of the regular season, they tailed off and lost a few games, and the general malaise around the team seems to have continued into this divisional playoff game, and they trailed the Giants 17-0 at the start of the fourth quarter. And the tale of the game so far, at the end of the first quarter, there was no score, and it took until 5 minutes before the end of the first half for the score to be broken when Matt Barr kicked a 39-yard field goal to give them a 3-0 lead. In the third quarter, Phil Simms connected with Mark Bavaro for a 50-yard pass, and Matt Barr kicked the extra point. And then with 2:45 remaining, a 54-yard interception return by Everson Walls, converted again by Matt Barr, gave New York a 17-0 lead. And as you can see at this moment in time, the Giants have the ball first down and 10 on their own 18. So that's how the fourth quarter is going to begin. So Phil Simms comes out to start the fourth quarter, and it's going to be an outside run against a safe. Plus minuses on the play calls. When New York are on offense, it's a +1. Chicago are neutral. And on the Ys for the quarterbacks, Phil Simms will be increased to 2. So instead of 1, it'll be a 3 because Chicago have a +2. The Giants have a +1 defense Y. So Jim Harbaugh will also be a 3. So here we go. First and 10 to the Giants at their own 18. Phil Simms takes the snap, hands the ball off to Rodney Hampton. SB a 2 run. He's not. So the defense plugged the hole, and there is no gain. Second down and 10 to the Giants. Long pass against a run. So Phil Simms under center, calling the signals, takes the snap, drops back, looks for Stephen Baker. C or I, a 0 pass. C is not. I is. So it's going to go to the XL column. And Stephen Baker, 64, quarterback, a 0 pass. He's not. So he finds a seam and goes 41 yards down to the 41 of the Chicago Bears, and because of the difference in score, they are working off box B. So outside run against a pass defense. Phil Simms takes the snap, hands the ball off to Otis Anderson. Home team on defense, no, so swarmed over, and they gain 8 yards for a 2nd and 2 down at the 33-yard line of the Bears. Medium pass. I'm using the wrong ones. I mean, you should be using D here. Outside run against a blitz. Sims takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball off to Rodney Hampton again. Is I a 0 run? Well, he's not. But the defense swarm through the line and push Hampton back 3 yards. So 3rd down and 5 at the 36-yard line of the Bears. 3rd and 5 will bring an outside run against a run defense. Sims takes the snap, hands it off to Otis Anderson again. E or K, a 2 run. No and no. So he struggles back to the line of scrimmage and he'll not get any gain. So at 12:30, they're going to bring on Sean Landetta to punt the ball away. 36-46, 53-yard field goal. Now he's got a coffin corner punt this. Punt bounces crazily to stop and he's ruled dead at the 15-yard line. So 12:15 remaining. Chicago will take over 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trailing by 17 points, they will use box B. Long pass against a pass defense, so going straight to the air here, Jim Harbaugh. Drops back. Looking for Wendell Davis. 12 on an A completion pass. He's going to get a gain of 29 yards and a 1st down. Bears need to score quickly. 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Short pass against a pass defense. So Harbaugh under center calls the snap. Drops back looking to find Ron Morris. But the ball is going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10. From their own 34, 2nd and 10. Long pass against a pass defense, so keeping it in the air. Harbaugh drops back. Looks for Dennis Gentry. Is C a 0 pass? He is not. Is he rated 1? He is. So it's going to be incomplete. Bringing up 3rd down and 10 for Chicago. Long against a pass again. Harbaugh under center takes a snap, drops back. Looking for Wendell Davis. Is D a 0 pass? He is not. So he's going to throw it into coverage. And it's going to fall incomplete. And that will bring up the 4th down. And so Maury Buford will come on to punt the ball away. Ball is snap and the kick is in the air. And he's going to get a 40-yard punt, but there's not going to be any return. So that's going to go down to the 16-yard line of the Giants, and they will take over 1st and 10. So Phil Simms comes out, back onto the field, 1st and 10, outside run against a safe defense. Simms takes the ball, hands it off to Otis Anderson. Is I a 0 run? He's not. Is EC a 2 run? He's not. So Anderson will be hit behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2 yards. 2nd down and 12. And they're going to stay with the run, outside run against a run this time. Simms takes the snap, drops back, hands it off to Lewis Tillman. Is EB a 2 run? He isn't. And he's knocked out of bounds for no gain, but the clock still runs. 3rd down and 10 for the Giants. Outside run against a pass defense, so they're going to stay on the ground. Try and eke out this 10 yards. Sims takes the snap, hands it off to Rodney Hampton. QB or TA to run. Well, TA isn't. And the quarterback isn't. So he scampers for 4 yards, but there is a flag on the play. Holding on the defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. 1st down. So a big defensive hold there gives the Giants a 1st down. 9:30 remaining in this game, leading by 17. Inside run against a run. Sims takes the snap, hands the ball off to Rodney Hampton. Is F a 0 run? He is not. And he's plugged the hole by Mike Singletary for no gain, but there is a flag on the play. And we have multiple penalties, multiple flags on the play. We have 2 offensive holding penalties. One will be declined, one will be accepted. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay, 1st down. So 2 big holding penalties. Only one can be administered. 1st and 20 at their own 9. And they're going to stay on the ground. Outside run against a run. Sims takes the snap, looking for Otis Anderson, who is a B on an outside run. So get no gain, but will bring up 2nd down and 20. And it's a medium pass against a run defense this time. Sims takes the snap, drops back, looks again for Otis Anderson. Sims is an A completion, and so it's going to be incomplete. 8 minutes 30 remaining, 3rd down and 20 at their own 9-yard line. So a long pass against a pass defense. Sims takes the snap, drops back 7 steps, looks for Stephen Baker. Is B a 0 pass? He is certainly not. So it's going to be thrown into traffic. But it's going to fall incomplete, and 4th down brings out Sean Landetta to punt the ball away. So Landetta gets a 42-yard punt off down to the 49-yard line of the Bears. It's going to be returned by Johnny Bailey. And so he's going to be hit back, and he's going to lose a yard. So he'll get back to his own 48. 1st down for the Bears. 8 minutes remaining, trailing by 17. 3 scores they need. They have to get something out of this drive. And it's going to be a medium pass against a blitz. Harbaugh trying to get this offense ignited. It's been lackluster for the last 2 or 3 games. Takes the snap, and he's looking for Ron Morris. SB or EA, a 0 pass, no, and no. So the quarterback will run. So Harbaugh takes off, 21 on a quadruple A. Going to go to the XR column. Is EA a 0 run? He is. So he only gets 3 yards. And 2nd down and 7. from the 49 of the Giants. So a screen pass against a pass defense. Harbaugh takes the snap, drops back, looks for Neil Anderson again. Is GB a zero pass? He is not. So Anderson will go to the XS column. And he'll get 9 yards and a first down at the 40-yard line of the Giants. 7 minutes remaining for the Bears to do something about this 3-score difference. Screen pass against a pass again. Harbaugh takes the snap, drops back. Once again looking for Neil Anderson. Is H a zero pass? He is not. So it's going to be an incomplete pass unless Anderson has got. And it is not. It's an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 at the 40 of the Giants. Long pass against a pass defense. Harbaugh drops back, looks for Wendell Davis. Is TB a zero pass? He is. H or K a zero pass? No and yes. So the quarterback will run. So Harbaugh again takes off. Is B a 2 run? He isn't. And so Harbaugh will get 9 yards and be chased out of bounds for a 3rd down and 1 at the 31 of the Giants. 3rd and 1. Inside run against a run defense. Harbaugh on the center takes the snap, hands the ball off to Neil Anderson. H a zero run. He is not. And he's swarmed over and he gets hit back for a loss of 3 yards. And we're on 4th down. So this is a 51-yard field goal for Kevin Butler, but they're going to have to try for something. They've got to get a score if they can. 51-yard field goal makes him a AAA. So the ball is snapped. The holder places it down. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 5:30 remaining, a 51-yard field goal by Kevin Butler brings the score down to just 2 touchdowns, and the Giants lead 17-3 here at Soldier Field. So Kevin Butler is going to kick off. Going to be a normal kickoff for Butler. It's going to be a 53-yard. Down to the 12-yard line of the Giants, going to be returned by Dave Meggett. And he will return it 35 yards back to his own 47-yard line. And the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 47. So Sims comes out, and it's going to be an inside run against a run defense. Sims takes the snap, hands the ball off to Otis Anderson. And he is a C on an inside run, so he will get 3 yards out to the halfway line, the center line, 2nd down and 7, leading by 2 touchdowns. Inside run against a blitz. So the Bears bringing everything they have. Sims takes the snap, hands the ball off to Rodney Hampton. Is E a zero run? He is not. So the blitzing linebackers breakthrough, and there's a loss of 1 yard, but there is also an injury possibility. Let's see if there's anybody injured. William Roberts, the guard, and he will be out for the rest of the game for the Giants. So Eric Moore will come in at guard. 2nd down and 9 to the Giants. Screen pass against a run defense. Sims takes the pass and he's looking for Troy Kyles. Is K a 0 pass? He is not. Have we got any offensive lineman who is a pass 2? We don't. So the quarterback is sacked for a loss of 8 yards. 3:45 remaining, 3rd down and 17. So a medium pass against a pass defense. Sims takes the snap, drops back. Looks for Otis Anderson. And it's thrown into coverage. And it is going to be intercepted 18 yards downfield. The interception is by Lemuel Stinson, and he will return it 17 yards to the 46-yard line of the Giants. 1st and 10 to the Bears at the Giants' 46-yard line. Trailing by 14. So we're going to use box C, long pass against a pass defense. Harbaugh trying to bring this game back. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. No, he doesn't. He's going to trick and try and look for Cap Bozo. Great name. Is TB a 0 pass? He is, because they're in the Giants' end. So the receiver is covered and it's an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 at the 46-yard line. They've got to score a touchdown here. Long pass against a blitz. So the Giants bring in everything. Harbaugh takes a snap, drops back, looks for Dennis Gentry. B or F a 0 pass? B is not. And F is not. So it's going to be thrown into coverage. And that will fall incomplete. 3rd down, 3rd and 10. They have to make this. They've got to get a touchdown. So medium pass against a pass defense. This is 4-down territory for Chicago. Harbaugh takes the snap, drops back, looks for Neil Anderson. Is G a 0 pass? He is not. He's rated 1. So the quarterback will dump it off. And he dumps it off to Wendell Davis for 8 yards to bring up 4th and 2. So they're going to go for this. Screen pass against a run. This is the game. Harbaugh takes the snap, drops back. Looks for Brad Muster. Is C a 0 pass? He is not. And the ball will fall incomplete. So the Giants will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 38-yard line. And what looked like a faint possibility for the Bears seems to have gone. The crowd has gone very quiet now. Sims comes out 1st and 10 at their own 38. Inside run against a run. Phil Sims takes the snap, hands the ball off to Otis Anderson. It's going to be an unusual result. They're going to get 7 yards, but there is a flag on the play. Holding on the defense. 5 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down. So they're going to take the first down and the less yardage, just give them more time. And the 2-minute warning comes up. So we're at 2 minutes. Chicago trailing by 2 touchdowns. And the Giants have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 44. An inside run against a run play. Sims takes the snap, hands the ball off to Rodney. Sorry, not to Rodney Hampton, but to Lewis Tillman. Tillman, who is a D on an inside run, and he will lose a yard. And Chicago will call a timeout. 2nd and 11. Inside run against a run. Sims keeping it on the ground. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Lewis Tillman again. And again, Tillman will lose a yard, but they're not too worried about it. Another timeout, the second timeout called by Chicago. 3rd and 12. Medium pass against a pass defense. Phil Sims takes the snap, looks for Rodney Hampton, and it's thrown into a crowd of players, and it falls incomplete. So 1 minute 30 remaining, and we're at 4th down, and Sean Landetta will come on to punt the ball away again for the Giants. And he will get a 42-yard punt. Down to the 15-yard line of the Bears. Going to be returned by Johnny Bailey. And he'll return it 5 yards to the 20-yard line and 1:25 remaining. So Chicago, medium pass against a pass defense. Harbaugh takes the snap, drops back, looks for James Thornton. Is EC a zero pass? He is not. So Thornton will go to the XM column. Is A a 2 pass? He is. So great coverage, and so this ball will be dumped off to Neil Anderson for 11 yards. He gets the first down. Takes us down to 1 minute. It's going to be a long pass against a pass defense. This is the time to hit the big one for Jim Harbaugh. Can he do it? Takes the snap. Looks for Wendell Davis. Is TA a 2 pass? He is not. So it's going to be incomplete, and 50 seconds remaining. 2nd down and 10. And again, it's going to be a long pass by Jim Harbaugh. Ball is snapped. Again, looking for Wendell Davis. Is D a 0 pass? He is not. So thrown into coverage. And the ball falls incomplete. We're down to 40 seconds in the game now. 3rd down and 10. They need a touchdown. with any chance to get an onside kick. So long pass against a pass it has to be. Harbaugh takes the snap. Again looking for Wendell Davis. Is G a zero pass? He is a zero pass. But he's under a lot of pressure and the quarterback throws the ball away for an incomplete pass down to 30 seconds. And Harbaugh, 4th down and 10, has to go for it. Long pass against a blitz. So long pass against a pass. Harbaugh takes the snap. Drops back, looks for Dennis Gentry. Is EB a 2 pass? He is not. So it's ruled incomplete, but there is a review up in the booth. After further review, the play is called as stand, incomplete pass. And the Giants will take over on downs. 1st down and 10 at the Bears 31-yard line. The game is over. So they're going to take a knee to bring up 2nd down, and the Bears will use their last timeout with 10 seconds left. And Sims will take a knee again, and time will expire. And so the Giants beat the Bears 17-13 in the final game of the divisional championships, and they will move on and visit San Francisco in the conference finals. Hope you've enjoyed this game. And just a reminder, the AFC championship game, the conference championship game, will be Buffalo at Kansas City. The NFC championship game will be the New York Giants at San Francisco 49ers. And as was stated at the start of the broadcast, there will be a news conference from the commissioner's office within the next day with regards to the Super Bowl 25 game. No news as yet has been given out by the commissioner's office, but we understand there has been some form of incident at the Tampa Bay Stadium, and hopefully we'll get more clarity when that statement comes out from the commissioner. So I hope you enjoyed the game, and until next time, conference championship games, Buffalo at Kansas City in the AFC. Good night.